Hey, my name is Jobby, and we're looking at the Blokees Transformers Galaxy version 01. Big thank you to Blokees themselves for sending me this for free. And thanks for keeping the lights on. Links in the description. So, Blokees here has created a whole new line of building block model kits with a wide variety of character choices and even licenses. I should mention that Blokees makes it very clear that this is a genuine license, not third party. This particular set is based on the Transformers G1 cartoon. You could either grab yourself an individual box or this big old set with 9 individual giveaway. Oh yeah, how could I forget? There's a Gleam giveaway in the description. The more actions you take, the more chances you have to win. Click the link in the description for instructions on how to enter. So it might be a shock to you to see that all the boxes in this set look exactly the same. So not only are you gonna end up with a bunch of cool model kits, there's a mystery box element as well.
You never know what you're gonna get. I love you, Jenny.
Is that okay to do? And each box in this set is gonna contain one of these characters: Optimus Prime, Jazz, Ironhide, Ratchet, Prowl, Bluestreak, Megatron, Skywarp, or Thundercracker. And or a secret mystery figure. Ooh, I wonder who that'll be. There's no way to tell. Even the odds of getting each figure are shown. I like our chances. So let's rewind time and talk about the unboxing and build of these guys. I first opened up this set and built 3 of the kits on my second channel, JobbytheHong. Like, comment, subscribe. We go a little crazy there. And I chose to open up each box at random to increase the suspense for my chat and for myself. The first box I opened up and built was Skywarp. And what a joy it was to build each of these kits. And building all these guys was super fun and quick, with easy to follow instructions. And you do get instructions for each of these boxes. They're all built pretty much the same, with some character specific instructions on the back. Each build took around 10 minutes. That's if you're not talking to your chat while you build. I'm really bad at multitasking. The relatively low parts count here just made this build a breeze. It didn't come off as time consuming or annoying.
What are you doing building these things and not building?
How about you stop hiding and show your face, coward?
I can't. My face would conflict with the sponsorship.
You're goddamn right. Not only was the build really fun, the completed model looks fantastic. And Skywarp here features some ball joints at the null rays. Every ball joint can be a swivel. We'll get into more in-depth articulation later. What else can I say? Good old purple Starscream. My second box was Jazz. Double base 2. It's cracking, little bitches. And it should be apparent just by looking at the instructions that all of these model kits share the same basic body type. But the differences in the armor and the head sculpts makes each kit look significantly different from each other. And because of the shared basic body, all of these guys have pretty much the same amount of articulation, which is why I'm only doing character-specific articulation right now, such as ball joints at the shoulder tires, ball joints at the ankle tires, and he can flap his pretty little wings. At this point, you can't tell me you can look at this guy and not want a piece. Or would you prefer 2? Speaking of, our third box was Megatron. Happiness! What a great kit to end the build and show stream. And I love this design for Megatron. That shit-eating grin is beautifully in character. Great detailing on this guy too, as it is with all of these kits. And this guy in particular even comes with a blast effect part, which is compatible with other guns in the set. Megatron would be my favorite of the whole box if it wasn't for another set, which is not the one I opened up next. We got Ratchet, beautiful as expected, looking healthy. And I think now's a good time as any to mention that none of these kits include nor require stickers. This big old lifeline and the red crosses on the shoulders are all pre-printed on and very durable as far as I can tell. Of course, this applies to the previous kits that we covered. Those teeny tiny eyes are red out of the box. So now we're coming up on box 5 and still no sign of the great container. Not gonna lie, I got a bit nervous because there is a chance you can miss out on one of these guys. And box number 5 was not him. Bluestreak. Ball joint at the shoulder guns, and swivel at the doors. Very cool, but for you eagle-eyed viewers, which is all of you, you can see that this is just great Prowl. And box number 6 was White Bluestreak. Between the details on the shoulders, the doors, the chest, I'm starting to suspect that this guy's a cop. Our 7th box was hopefully Thundercracker. Nothing wrong with Thundercracker, but just Blue Skywarp. Also starting to wish the Seekers here came with a sort of flight stand, but all the kits in this set do include this base, which easily plugs into the feet of each character. And the bases can connect with each other, though it is a tight fit. We are 8 boxes in out of 9 and still no sign of the... Wait a minute. This could be... Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. And here we finally found our favorite war criminal. The more annoyed you get, the funnier it is. Not only did I get my long-anticipated Optimus Prime, it's the secret mystery figure version featuring a gorgeous metallic paint job and a highly detailed Energon axe. What a beautiful design for Optimus as well. And this guy's the reason why Megatron's not my favorite. How could I not love this guy over everyone else? If there was a chance for a shiny Megatron in the future, I might just have to pick up a whole nother box. With this guy not being the final box, this is a really tough act to follow. And yeah, the final box I opened up was just Ironhide. Red Ratchet. Such heroic nonsense. After building 9 of these model kits, you obviously end up with a tit-ton of instructions. So why not take a closer look at this sheet? Each of these kits include some faction logos that supposedly can plug into any hole, which sure, but from my experience, they only really fit in the fists, which you can replace with a pair of open hands. Again, that's all of the kits. Although Optimus comes with a special pointing hand. And all of the kits even include a spare ball joint, just in case you lose it in your hand. And 3 of these guys, including Megatron, came with blast effect parts, which again are compatible with everybody's guns. A really solid fit. All of these guys in general are extremely solid. So not only were these things fun to build, they're really fun to play with and pose. Ball joint at the head. Every ball joint can look up that far and look down that far. Ball joint at the base of the shoulder, which allows for some backward and forward movement. And another ball joint at the shoulder that allows the arm to move out. Elbow swivel, bend at the elbow. Ball joint at the wrist, or in this case, the axe. Waist swivel, ball joint at the hips, allows for rotation. Can move back that far. A beautiful spread. Knee swivel, bend at the knee. Ball joint at the ankle, which allows for some up, down, and a really good ankle pivot. Posability here is fantastic. And to reiterate, this amount of articulation applies to all of the kits in this set. So you could get some pretty impressive battle scenes going on here. And even one of these guys makes for such a fun desk toy. The size of the kits really contribute to their playability. Size comparison time. Here's Figma-matic Economy, Haya Toys Godzilla, the Magic Square Light of Peace, and another officially licensed Hasbro figure that we'll talk about later. What a great time I had building these guys, playing with them, and talking about them for you today. If I had a good time with these things at the age I am now, 84. Imagine how much more fun it would be for a kid, suitable for all ages, from toddlers to depressed adult collectors. And if you want the chance to get these guys for free, join that giveaway, links in the description, and follow Blokees social media channels to get more news about their collabs. And even if you don't decide to enter the giveaway, which why the hell wouldn't you? This set is not pricey at all, and even cheaper if you're buying individual boxes. The wide variety in this set makes me excited for Blokees' future. How's Galaxy version 02 and 03 gonna look like? Oh, Primus. This might be the beginning of a beautiful addiction.
Jobby! This is a Transformers review! Where's the royalty-free Jazz?
Jazz right here, what are you talking about?
You know what the frick I mean! I thought that you didn't like Transformers that don't transform!
Okay, you're right, but these things are awesome regardless. Plus, we got them for free and they're sponsoring us. They're the only reason why I can afford dinner tonight, so don't make a big stink out of it.
Who the fuck are you?
Gotta give a big thanks to all my members and patrons. Thank you for your support and your patience. All you deluxe class members and Double Kiss patrons should be scrolling on the screen soon. And as for my top paying members and patrons, here's all your shout outs. Starting with my leader class members. Cam After Dark, Null, Phoenix Logie, Spire Talon, Scarlet Scout 259, Super Duper Boy, Breakaway TA, Mothman, Sleepy Hot Coco, Convertabout Reviews, Incinerator, Guerrero Power, Joseph Leroy, Lord Tekkit, Arch Cyberknight Mikey, Crazy Dia 64, The One Who Laughs, Art K-On 5, Kana Candy, Saber Redfin, Dim Sum Garbage, Melania Blade McKella, Boxhead, SSJ Broly 2001, Leo, Dan, Cognaros, Anime Gods of Gaming, Astro Beast 057, Squardzilla, Toy Scourge TV, Kotaku, John Birchfield, Luxana, Jonas RT, Kamen Rider KFP, and Zelda Gamer LD401. As for my Triple Kiss patrons, Kong Meng, Caleb Horton, Ryan, Jonathan Coco, Zach Carney, Delta Vortex, Base Crink 69, Incinerator 4444, CC6738, Mr. Jaxo, Kieran Hurley, Nast, Fate, Boney's Network, Austin Sabatino, Squadzilla, Flowing Games 101, Tiger Boy, Z Naki Art Z, Smithy Killer, Tarn the Robot Layer, Morris Voices, Gorgangus, Cam After Dark, Dim Sum Garbage, Genius Jedi, Not Modding 21, Cagnaros, The Blue Pixeling Entertainment, Proxy Fox, Luxana, Need More Time 11, That Meth Addict, Scarlet Scout, Artist 101, Harry McStrange, Josh Montemayor, Nathalia Munoz, Daniel Morris, Mighty Sneck, Cruz Sissy the, Ken Rodman, Rain Kun, Jawan, Striker 374, Ming Yi Caesar, Mr. Jenkins, Weed Horse Theo, and Michael McLaughlin. Thank you guys so much for the life support you give this channel. And once again, thank you so much to Blokees for sponsoring the video. This should be a pretty interesting month. Our love will never die.